Hey guys, Triangle Potato here, and welcome back to another Redstone video. Now, today I've got something pretty cool for you, and it was an idea given to me by a certain person on YouTube, and I'll put their username and the comment in the lower left-hand corner, so you can see that right now. And well, thank you for the idea. It took me quite a long time to finally get to work, and sure, it doesn't actually work perfectly, but it's super unique, and I loved your idea. I had to do it. Now, this is what I came up with, and I hope you like it. What we've got here is a nether portal with a hidden door behind it, but it's a hipster nether portal, meaning everything's below the ground, all the redstone. And I've blown it up quite a few times building it. So I made use of these clone commands using the clone command block. So anytime I made progress, I'd clone it somewhere else and then work from there. So if I blew it up, I could continue doing it. And well, it worked great. Anyways, I'm going to flick this lever, and when I do so, you'll see the floor opens up like this, and then boom, it explodes. Now, it doesn't always break every one of these blocks. I lowered this down a block, so it'd be in case you had one block up, you could still go down easily, and it wouldn't just be straight across. It probably would work out even better if you just made it like this and had your pathway going along like that. That way, if that does happen, whatever. But the lever also broke. The lever doesn't have to go here. I just put it here for testing purposes, and well, when I flick it back on, you can see that the wall starts rebuilding itself, and the portal turns back on. Now, it's a little slow rebuilding itself. Yes, I know. And you should wait until this circuit finishes. You can change the timings and everything. But, really, honestly, I've never seen anything like this before, and I was giving up so many times. But here we are. I'll do it one more time. And it only broke 3 again. See, I can't control that, but sometimes it breaks these ones as well, sometimes it doesn't. Anyways, let's get on to building it. Now, here we are in the test world. And, well, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build your portal. So, I'm using a normal-sized portal. That means it's 3 wide, 4 tall, and it'll work fine. With any other portal, it'll still break the portal, but it won't break this full area here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come out in front of your portal like this, leave a hole right there, right in the center of the portal, and then just come down in this hole, put a block down 2 blocks away, and then right below it, you're going to want to take a sticky piston like that, and then come along like this, and then grab a repeater. I'm just going to grab a bunch of redstone for now so I don't have to keep opening my inventory. And then you're going to want to put a repeater going into this, actually up 1 block, into this block on 4 ticks, with a block here coming down a block, going like this, redstone dust on all of these, and then coming out right here with a slab. It is very important that you have a slab, but we want this slab right on this second one here, and then a repeater here on 1 tick like that, the redstone dust, and a block, and a redstone dust, and then we go down 2 blocks, break this middle one, place a torch, and that'll activate this piston right here. Now what we need to do is get a slime block, and we need to put a slime block right here with, I suggest, endstone due to its ability to not blow up very easily. Now, you're going to want to come down to the sides of these, and in case you do mess up, you don't want to have to restart all your redstone progress and then rewatch this video. I know I'm amazing. I have a beautiful voice, but just save yourself some time. I'll break these ones for now, and I'll place a sticky piston right here. And then I'll place those back. And I'll come to this side, and I'll break this one with the redstone dust right there. Now, if we were to go up here, we'd see that this closes up, and now if we break this, it opens up nice and dandy. So now we'll just close it again, and then we'll get started over here. Now on the side of this block, on this torch here, you're going to want to come out like this, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to want to place a redstone dust here, and here, and here, and then you're going to want to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to create a comparator pulse extender using 6 comparators like this, and this will just take any pulse as long as this is activated and make it last a long time. And then you're going to come out 1, 2 like this, and you're going to place a torch right here, and then dust like this. Now the lever is going to probably be right about there, or at least the input is, and then you're going to put a sticky piston right on the side of it next to this slab with a redstone block right here. And if I were to take a lever right now, oh, come on, there we go, and activate this, it should activate that. You'd think the redstone would activate, but the way this works is as long as this is down, meaning the time that this is repairing, the other circuit won't actually activate because this is being diverted into the redstone block and not this one. But as soon as we retract it, our other circuit will start right away because this pulse extender will activate and keep it activate and go into this torch and keep it open. So as you can see, works just fine and dandy. Now we need to come over here to the side of this torch here, place a dropper on the side of it, take a hopper, and inside this I suggest, to make it more compact, you use a non-stackable item. So I'm just going to put a diamond chest plate in there, and then that way it'll give off a length of 3 for a signal when it comes out. We only need 2 of them, but I'm going to use, I'm going to be using 2. And then I'm going to do a repeater right here. That way, if we use a repeater, it won't actually go right back into the side of this comparator and create a clock. Now right here, we can take a sticky piston and a slime block, if I can grab it, right on top of it. And then we can put obsidian here. And actually we can leave that one there, but we're not going to want obsidian surrounding the entire base here. This obsidian here will just line it up, and then if we were actually to surround it, it would probably cause glitches with the TNT and make it stuck and blow up your circuit. Don't question why, just trust me. I've done this probably over 100 times, and well, yeah. If I were to test this out now, it should work. And instead of testing with TNT, I'm going to get an armor stand because that does fall the same way a TNT entity would, whereas sand would just get stuck to the block. This is more free, and that's why I do a lot of my TNT testing with armor stands. Now it's off, the portal turned on, it repaired the wall. Now we are breaking the portal, TNT gets launched up, something went wrong, as you can see. Now, maybe that's because it's bouncing and TNT doesn't bounce. Yeah, that's just because it was bouncing. So we won't have any issues with that. Now all we need to do is create the TNT part. So this block right here, you need to grab a dispenser, fill it with TNT. Once you get it inside there, I'm just gonna, there we go. And then I'm gonna rebuild this, break that, get some TNT, so just like this. Oh, hello. Good enough. We're gonna place it in there, and right on the side block where this obsidian is, we're gonna come out right next to it, place a redstone dust, and then a torch right here. Oh no, please don't. This is gonna suck. Place the torch first, okay? Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, as you can see, it's very important that you place that torch first, otherwise it will send a quick pulse to this redstone before it actually shuts off, which will activate the TNT, which I have not put back yet because TNT scares me. But we'll do that right now. And then we'll put the TNT in there. We'll cover this back up. And we'll give it a shot. So in order to do that, I'm going to grab some cobble first. And I'm going to fill up this back area. And we'll give it a quick... Oh, we need a sticky piston right here. I missed that. Okay. Now it's activated. The portal is lit, which it isn't actually right now. We'll do that in a minute. And then TNT is activated. Then after the pulse, it's launched up. Poof, destroys most of this. You're stuck with one block. Sometimes it does all. But hey, it's really cool for what it does. Okay? Okay. So now we're going to come right here so we can have a way of activating this portal. And we're going to put a dispenser right there. And we're going to fill it with fire charges. So now we just put as many as we want in there for it to last. We have our wall that will rebuild itself. We'll get to that in a second. Alright. And now we can hook this dispenser up. And in order to do that, I'm just going to put a couple repeaters right here to save myself from butting anything. And then I'll just redstone like this. Now if I were to flick this, portal's lit. Turn it off. Destroys all the blocks and the portal, as you can see. Perfect. Now we can build our self-rebuilding wall. And this is actually really simple. First thing you're going to want to do is grab some regular pistons. And then you're going to want to come down to the level of this torch right here. And you're going to want to place 3 just like this. Come out right behind them like this. Place down a repeater here, here, and then a dust here. Put this one on 1 tick. And then come right up like this. And put down redstone dust like that. Okay. Now we can hook this up. So in order to do that, I'm going to put a dust here. A block here with a repeater here. And then we're going to have a comparator right here. And then I believe a block here. And we're going to want to grab a dropper and a hopper. And put the dropper here with a hopper going into it. And you can chuck any old item in there now. So I'll just chuck in a TNT. Why not? Now on this side, you're going to want another comparator. So I'm going to grab that. Put the comparator here. And then this is going to go off into something else for now. And this is going to activate our piston wall. So if we were to have cobble right here. I need cobble. I don't have enough cobble in my life. Give me cobble. Okay. So now we can put the cobble here. And if we were to activate this, it would push it up. And every time it's activated, it will do that. So now to make this actually work, we need a stone generator that pushes cobble into this. Or a cobblestone generator, I'm sorry. So I'm going to have to dig up like that. Put a block there. That's where our lava is going to go. And our water is going to go right over here. So I'm going to fill all this in right now. And the water is going to go right here, actually. So now I'm going to grab my lava and my water. I'll put the water, actually, we want to put that there and that there for now. I'm going to put the water here. Nope, we need to go back 1 block. Otherwise, it's not going to work, right? So we'll put the water right here. And we'll come down here and make sure we have some support underneath. Break down 1 block. Break that. Put the water there. It's going to flow down there. And then we can put a block right here and then block this off for now. Now we can put the lava here. And as you can see, cobble. So now we can take another regular piston, and this is going to push this way and push it that way. Now whenever this is activated, it will push this piston, which will activate that, and then it'll start activating these. And so for this to work, we need to block this off with obsidian right here so it can't go past that. And we also need to put 3 obsidian right here so that it doesn't go past that limit either. Alright, now we need to just hook up the circuit. So in order to do that, we're going to go actually down a block in redstone in the level. And we're just going to build a small platform for now. And put a repeater going into that. And now we need to build out this way. Have a sticky piston right here. And then one right here. We actually don't. We might need that actually. Put a block there. And come down to this side. Build another one. Put a block here. Grab redstone dust. Put one there. Put one here. Get your hoppers. And make a hopper facing into another hopper like that. Take some comparators like this. And this will work with 2 items depending on the lag, but for safety reasons, it'll be a little bit slower. You want to put 3 in there. And I just realized we want to do that after we put our redstone block. So we're going to grab a redstone block first. Put the redstone block right here, which is going to activate all that. And now we're going to put 3 items inside. 1, 2, and 3. So now it'll give it time for the cobble to generate, and then it'll activate again. Sometimes it doesn't work with 3. It's the fastest you can go to be sure that it's going to work. But we could probably add a tick right there and give it more time. Maybe 3 ticks. But if that's the case and you want it to go every time, you just add another item. So now we have 4 in there. We can go back to 1 tick. And as you can see, every 4 ticks, it'll for sure be activated and work. And now it's at its limit. Now if we were to activate this right here, we'll see that this will blow up the wall or a redstone. Either way, it'll do something. I'll be right back. So it seems that I forgot to mention one important detail. Last time we activated it, some of this redstone was destroyed because we didn't cover it with a block. Now we need to make sure we have a high blast resistant block up here. That's why I'm using obsidian as this platform in front of it. Now we don't need this much. Actually, yeah, we're not going to use that much. But if we were to activate it now, after I put this piston back again, we'll find out that it works just fine. We didn't put any TNT in the dispenser. Alright. We'll find out that it works just fine. And kablamo. See, sometimes it does... Oh, no, it's repairing. That's why it looks like it doesn't have that much, because we didn't make the circuit to turn this off yet. Now, in order to do that, we're just going to put a block right here. And then we're going to put a repeater going into that with a torch coming out of this block right here. And now we're just going to come down a block underneath this torch, put a comparator right there, and we're going to build a hopper facing into a hopper right here. Now I'm going to put around 25-ish items in here, 23, no, it's 27. I'll put 25 just to be safe. Now this is going to be our clock right here. And then I'm going to put a regular piston now instead of sticky pistons on these sides, right on the side of this. And then we're going to come out a block right here. Have a comparator come out of this one, and then we're going to have a regular piston right here as well. Now we're going to put a redstone block right there. And this is a little bit different than that circuit. I know they look the same, but they're definitely different and do different things. So we're going to have a torch coming out of this comparator. We're going to go into a block, have a torch, block, and then a torch. And now we need slabs. They need to be slabs, otherwise they will lock the repeaters below them because the redstone signal will power them. So we're just going to build across with slabs, and then we're going to put a block right here. And now we're going to take some redstone dust, which I'm going to grab, bring it like this, put a torch right here. And now if we were to actually activate this piston right here, so we'll put a block right there. We'll now just put a repeater here, sticky piston, with a movable block on it, so I'll just use stone. With another repeater going into that. We just changed a lever into a pulse. And we should add these, otherwise things might get ugly. But just add the one tick, why not? And now we're just going to bring this across to this lever over here. So just bring the redstone like this. And now if I were to activate this lever, it will repair this. And this thing's locked, so it's not going to be moving at all. Oh, it's in repair mode because I activated it. But so now it's moving. But as soon as this circuit's over, which is any second now, it'll activate this, push that back, and then it'll stop. So now we can turn it off. TNT will come out. It'll come up, blow up our area, and we still have enough room to walk through. Now all we need to do is build our platform on the other side. So I'm just going to build the room back here. And then some walls like this. And now we got our nice secret room behind our nether portal. Now, I know it doesn't always blow up all of these. It's very tricky to get that to work without blowing up any of the redstone. But as you can see, we got our self-repairing wall. We've got our nether portal. And we still have enough room to get through. And if any of you can improve it and make it actually work without while blowing up all of the wall, please do. Definitely, please do. Definitely, you can change the speeds of this. I've seen it work with only 2 items in here. I've seen it work almost every time with 3, but this is the first time it needed 4. But we can now take a lever input from anywhere along this line right here. And we can just put a lever going into it and put a lever wherever we want. So if I could just put the lever right here, or a redstone line going into that, and then I can drag it wherever the heck I want to put it. So I'll just put my lever right here for now. Bring the redstone down like this. Break this. And that's going to activate the TNT. And as you can see, hey, look at that. We're in our secret room. Okay, that was fun. I'm done. Lever. And it'll rebuild. And now, actually, if you wanted a lever on both sides so you can close it back up after you're done. Why didn't... Why didn't you rebuild? Why didn't you rebuild? That's interesting. Now, rebuild. Oh, what's going on with you? You are butted, aren't you? Oh. Okay, so you're also going to want to cover this up right here. For sure. Otherwise, this torch is going to go bye-bye. So just make sure you build your walls and everything. Build your floors. I'm going to build walls like this. Otherwise, your TNT might destroy your redstone. But hey, that doesn't look half bad. And now, it'll rebuild. After we destroy it, of course. Hey, look at that. It destroyed all of them. Anyways, rebuild. Now, if you wanted a lever on both sides to do that, you could easily just use a button instead and then T flip-flop it and have a T flip-flop activate this right here. And that's very simple. I can show you right now actually a simple T flip-flop. So we'll have a button right about here. And then this will just go and power that. So in order to do that, we'll come down a block. We'll have a... Oh, bye. Have a beautiful time. Okay. Anyways, we'll have a repeater on one tick with another repeater on one tick going into a sticky piston right here, which we can break this. And then we'll break all this, and then we'll have a redstone block. Right here, with redstone coming out like this, and then a sticky piston here with a movable block on it, so I can just do this for now. And then a redstone dust right here, and if we were to click this, it'll drop that because it's a sticky piston and it's only having one tick put into it. It'll drop it without bringing it back. And then we can do this again. Click our button after it's done. Which it does take a little bit of time. But now all we need to do is have a button on this side. Anywhere we want, I can do it here. And then we'd do the same thing. We'd just wrap the redstone around. So I'll do that. And bring it straight over here. We'll put a repeater here. And it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then we'll have another one on the 15th. And then we'll just do that. So now if I were to place a button right here, you'll see. You hear the TNT like that. Blows it up. You can go through. Click your button on this side. And it rebuilds itself. Alright guys, I know that was a long video. I know. But it took a long time to actually design this. This is a long video. It's too long already, I'm sorry. But if you liked anything in this video, be sure to subscribe and like. Let me know. I do really love taking your suggestions and actually creating them. This one was a very tricky one and I gave up a lot of times, but here I am. And I built it and it's finally done. Be sure to check out the actual world in the description below. So if you want to take a closer look, I definitely have the world download there for you. But until next time, guys. Bye.